My visible.
Yes.
A very good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Yes, so this is our first meeting.
Yes.
So I would like to know. I would love to know about yourself.
As you know that my name is Rajpal. I'm from UP and my hobbies are reading books, diary writing, and playing badminton. And my one of the favorite hobby is practicing yoga. So it is all about me. Yes.
So shall I introduce myself?
Yes. Without doubt.
So my name is Sandhya Tiwari, and I am connecting to you from Bombay. And earlier I was a teacher. Now I'm completely homemaker. And these days, only my favorite hobby is learning this language. Yeah, this is my short intro.
Yes. Nice. So do you have any topic?
Yes, I don't have. If you have, then you can suggest.
Yes, I have topic. It's school life or college life. So do you love this topic?
Yes, yes, of course. Because I have lived these both lives.
Yes, you have been.
Obviously, I am interested in that.
Yes. And I just forget that I have completed my master with political science.
That's great. So, what is your opinion about college life and school life? Because you are a student recently.
Yes, yes. I think both life are very different to each other if we compare them from educational point of view and from personal point of view too also. Because when I was in the schools, I was not so aware about my careers and what to do ahead after completing my class 12, and I was uh, backbencher. There is nothing to I mean hide, but when I come to my college life, so I totally changed myself, and and I try to because when we are in the school life, so we have the like same kind of the friends, and we don't share so many things with ourselves. But when we come to college life, so we are come from different backgrounds. Some are from the wealthy backgrounds, and some of course they're from the poor background. So we learn a lot of things from one another. But in the school life, we just used to fun in the school life. But college life, when we come in the college, so we realize that we have to do certain things in our life, and we choose careers that we will go for that career. But in school times, I think I personally believe that we are not so mature to think about ourselves. But college life, and even the particularly after completing our you know intermediate, so we get a responsibility with ourselves that yes, that we have to make our career. But once again in the school life, we don't have such kind of things. We are like immature, and we don't have so much knowledge about even the society also. But even we don't know what kind of the societal pressure we face after completing our the intermediate. But when we come to the college, we very well know that how the society will pressurize us and what kind of new responsibility we will bear. Right? So a lot of huge difference, I think, in the work life.
You are very true because when we are in a school, so we are like a wet soil. Uh, However, our teachers instruct us, and we just freely do that thing for reading, writing, whatever, and we obey with our parents because we don't have that sense at the childhood in the childhood to telling lie and hide something from our parents. No, we are very very free from the society's type of cunning, and just we feel happy whatever our parents, our teachers, our friends instructed, we follow those all those things very innocent way. And when you play with our friends, we become very naughty, sometimes obey, sometimes fight. but there was no any objection. In my time, when I was a child, that time there was no worry. No one, any parents, even they don't instruct others children hardly, and they don't fight for their behalf of their children. If any child fight to each other that time, they don't care about that, they don't worry. Just friends fight there and solve there. That fight never reached to home.
Yes, exactly. And when we are in the school life, so generally it's happened that when we make any mistakes, so we never regret that we have made something wrong, and we think that, but in the college life, when we do certain things, so we take any step very consciously, that something could not be happen in the wrong way. And of course in the school life, there is no parental pressure from us, from their side. Yes, ma'am. but
Mm.
but in the college life, they give us strictly instruction that you should be totally focused on your career. Don't look back, you know I mean other side, just keep the focus on your career. But in school life, they just say, just do your study and get good marks. But in the school life, but
Yes.
in the college life, what they say, keep the focus on your career. But they don't talk about the marks. They say, keep the focus on the career. So,
Yeah,
so
because they know we children are immature at that time, so that's why they not force us a lot. Just they let them play and complete our homework. That's enough for our childhood. But in this era, I think these days children have lots of burden of study also. They are not get chance to play a lot earlier
yes,
era. But even they have time, and parents are not going to force them at that age of 14, 13. After that, when they entered in the 8th and ninth, that time parents worried about their career. About their parents also somewhere they consider our children become mature now, so let them take their own decision, and they take their advice. Whatever children started to take decision about their career, they consult with them, they suggest them. But if they are rigid on any topic, so parents just let them go, because
yes,
they know my child is become now a little mature. But if they don't feel that you are going in good way, that time they also become rigid with you. Anyhow, they try to stop any wrong practice if you have. But in college life, if you talk, so that is, I think, we get overall development there.
yes.
Teamwork, teamwork, how to become self-dependence physically and mentally. We learn that crucial point there.
That's true.
No,
And from entertainment point of view, our choices are very different. From school life to the college life, when we are in the school, so we play crickets, kabaddi, and tennis. And sometimes it's happened that we also make the excuses from even within the school, in the school, that we are going somewhere, and we just play the cricket outside the schools. But when we come to the college life, so we have to participate in the debates, debate competitions, essay competition, and I think there is a lot huge, the divergence in the schools and college life from the editor point of view. And of course we also take the part in the there is a scout guides, and extra curriculum activities which conducted by the college, which definitely does not take don't take place in the school life. So this I think these are the
whatever,
key.
whatever we feel good for us, we try to do that. There is no one to stop you. According to your choice, we can choose that. But one point is here. Sometimes children become very naughty with their friends because someone has a girlfriend, someone has a very close friendship. So sometimes they fight for them, but they understand how much I have to involve in this case.
Yes,
Because
yes,
they quite mature that time. So all those kinds of mentality have developed in college life. Earlier, how to sacrifices. If anybody criticize, how we are not going to interact with those kinds of people. How to stay away from those kinds of negative mindset people, and how much we need to study, how much we need to enjoy ourselves. Those kinds of, actually, we started understanding the society and the world also. If you do any teamwork there, so you have a group of people, and every personality has that different mindset. So how to set, how much we ask that person to do that work. If we realize that that person is not capable to do that work, just you keep away that child and involve in any other activities, whatever his or her capacity is. So these kinds of, actually, we started understanding the world and the things, what is wrong, what is right. When you feel anxiety, uh, uh, friend, which friend can help me in that? If I feel study a lot, then we have that sense. Who can help me in study? So, and we just try to connect with our friends a very good way. Whenever we get a chance, we mingle with them. Sometimes we also need to enjoy.
yes.
So
But
all, mm,
yes, but also there is a contrast between schools days and the college days. For example, when we are in the school, so we can share our thoughts, our feelings with our friends because we are not so mature. So we can,
freely,
yes,
freely.
we can fairy tell each and everything. But when we come to the college life, we if there are very closer friends, so we can tell them. Otherwise, we think that we will solve ourselves. We will not reveal anything, whatever is happening with us. But in school times, many times it happen also with me. We share a lot of things with one another. But in school, college time, we know very well the what is happening in the summer life within us, but we didn't tell to each other, one
Yeah,
another.
we don't want to involve those kinds of activities. We know everything. That type of activity, how type of activity is going on there. But
Yes,
we, because of our maturity, we keep ourselves away from there.
yes,
And in childhood, just one friend started crying and he fell down, he fight sometimes. Everyone involved in that, and they started asking, what is going on? What happened with you? Why are you crying? And openly, we we have no that mindset how to hide that. Openly, freely, we without any hesitation, we share that. Whatever things was there.
yes,
Uh, Anybody, any teacher, if they punished them for any reason, so
true.
we freely know that sir is did like this with me. So what have you done, like that, freely? But in college life, we uh, started understanding the word according to person, according to their behavior, their mindset. We started behaving with them.
Yes,
It's very
and
crucial part of overall development. I can say sometimes college life are very worst, and sometimes it's too good because uh, if we have any wrong practice, we started hiding from our parents also and friends also. You know,
Yes,
so if one and two rare friend is there who understand you and you can share with that friend, but still we have anxiety and you feel hesitate. If I share my things with that friend, he will keep my words with him or not. If he expose my words anywhere, so what should I do? If my parents know about that, what they will think about me? So this kind of anxiety is also there.
yes. And it was very common that when some, one friend know the another friends anything, so we try to share with each and everyone, and we think that everyone will know, so no one will tell to lie to each one that, oh, that he has told something to me and he's telling another things to someone else. And even it's also happened with me sometimes that there were a lot of things we definitely we shouldn't have revealed to our teachers, but we intentionally, because we didn't know the what to do in that particular course, so we used to tell our the teacher, sir, and that that guys has done that. So and of course we get laugh at the particular activities, but in the school, but in the when we come to the college, so of course you can't talk your professor in the way which you used to uh, in your school life, because when we come to because when we do that kind of things in the college, so they feel that like you don't have such a manners, and they will try to judge your whole character just on the basis of the one particular incident. But in school life, if they feel that this thing is not the good, so they will try to convince you to not repeat once again. But in school, but in the college, they try, they will lecture you that this person has done this, and his parents, his friends all are the same. But in school, teachers try uh, to understand you that these things are not good and don't repeat once again.
Mm. Mm. Because we are immature that times, that's why our teacher has sympathy for us. But we are become mature in college life, so maybe that hardshipness is there for our betterment.
That's
Teachers
true.
take that hard decision because if all the time they instruct us, how can we learn to behave well? And once anybody repeat anything, we keep in our mind. So for that reason, and once anybody become mature, even our children, my children are also now mature. So I also expect that same things from them. If I ask them anything repeatedly, they get irritated. And if they answer me badly, I can't bear that. So for that reason, maybe teachers and professors, they just keep distance with students, college life students, because that time student are sometimes someone is polite, someone is a pampered student, so they get angry very easy way, very short tempered people, students are also there. So for that reason, maybe they are, because if they are not keep distance, everyone talk to them, so they can't able to handle.
Okay, so could you tell me the two incidents of your one is from your school life and the college life, which you right now feel that, oh, that like both of them but not so good, and they were embarrassing for you. One from the school life and another from the college life.
Actually, it depends on our nature. I have no any such kind of things. But yes, in school life, friends, I always very helpful person for my friends. You know, and if anybody get me irritate for any reason, I'm not going to be very once tries and twice. I instruct anybody. I bear that. But repeatedly, one of my friend make fun of me, and I was got angry that day. And she was my close friend, and just she tried to make me smile.
True.
And uh, why I got angry, because that time we are very naughty among our friends. So I was standing for sir was asking some questions. So I was standing, and I was the last student who answered that question, and immediately sir left the class. So just I tried to sit, you know, and he pulled my chair, and by mistake I sit down. So I got bad, I hurt badly. So I got angry with her. Why? Because it could be anything. It happened there. Be anything, because that was there was a little breaks work is going on, and I hurt badly in my waist. I get hurt. So for that reason, ki next time you think and you promise me, you never you would be that work again. So she tried to make me smile, and just my uh, shoes was open, shoes lace was open, and she tried to tie that, and she make fun of me. Oh, her face is now like clock, and on that clock, what is the time? Time is the 12. So like that, I younger just I pull my leg back. You see, by mistake she got hurt. My leg just hurt her here, touch on the yeah. But when she went to the reach the home in the evening, and she got felt pain there. But and that night she didn't have had dinner, and but even she didn't tell anybody what has happened with me today. Next day, when we meet in the school, we close to hug to each other very tightly and say sorry. And when I listen, she got hurt like that. So both her started crying. We are making fun, but it's very danger. Both incident. I just pull my leg, and she got hurt in her neck, where we swallow the our food. And she pulled the chair, and I got hurt in my waist. So in this case, we understand that, or if we say that incident with our parents, they get involved, because that is the not small mischievous things. So that incident I remember today. Yeah,
So
but
are you touch with your friends
yes,
even now?
yes. When I meet her, every time we discuss all our childhood memories. But this is the first memories which we discussed together. Okay, but now we smile on that. What our nature was that time, we don't know anything. What is the danger? What is the fun? We are
Yes.
mad that time. Whatever we want to do, we do that. And there was one tree nearby our school, and there is a pond. So all the time we fight for the that place. We sit there in the recess, our lunch time, and we just uh, pull our leg inside the water, and we just move our legs, both legs. And because there was a very cool wind comes from there, so we enjoy that. So for that we fight, and just when recess started, recess bell was rang, then we ran away for that pond. who will first, who will go there first. So for that we fight many times over the, yeah. This is my incident from childhood. And in college life, yes, uh, one of my friends, she was very clever in college. So, but she was very serious person. So
Yes.
if you ask her for help, she was ready to help anybody all the time. But if you make started making fun for any reason at the time of study, so that day at that time she is very serious. So one day I missed the class and I asked her for the note. So I took her, she helped me. I took her note and I was completing my notebook. So there was one child and he just pulled that page, and by mistake that page was tears. He teared that page, and when I return, I felt hesitate to return her, but when I return her notebook, so she all the time she checked first her notebook. So I agreed that I apologize my mistake, whatever I have done. But even she didn't forgive me. She scolded me for that. You are very responsible. That's why I gave you. How have you done this, mad? But yeah, I respect her sincerity. That's why I again apologize my mistake, and by mistake that so after few minutes, for few minutes she got angry from me again when recess was there. So they came to me and say sorry. I was being rude with you because it could be happen with anybody by mistake. It was not your fault, but unnecessarily I scolded you. Yeah.
Good. And you appear very happy by sharing your school and college life. You were recounting them.
Yes. Because all those pictures splash in my mind.
Yes, everything flash out once again, and we miss the those days which we spent. True.
So it was very, I forget your name. Could you repeat it, please?
It's a Rajpal.
Rajpal.
Yes.
So maybe we have to wind up this session.
And it was very nice by talking to you. And
Nice conversation with you. I really enjoyed this session with you. Have a nice day.
thank you.
Bye bye.